Nutrient Equine Standardbred Yearling Sales, catching up with Jamie Dernberger-Smith. Firstly, Jamie, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Been a great sale so far, and weather's been turned out great, so a bit different to the first 2 days of inspecting, but now we're rocking. Yeah, we're in the heat of the battle.
Been a part of the equine sales for, well, you were at Sydney. You were there very early on in Sydney, right through to today being the last day, Monday. Have you enjoyed the whole nutrient experience firstly so far?
Yeah, it's been great. The sales have been really good. I know a lot of the past in lots, and there's been a lot of naysayers and stuff like that. We don't get involved in that type of stuff. But yeah, especially the top end, it's been unbelievable. So for even hobby breeders breeding really good horses, going to the right stallions, they've been making some big money. So very exciting times for harness racing.
Summit Bloodstock, you've been very active here and all the sales. So far you've purchased 3 and a part share in a trotter, which we'll touch on it in a minute. But the 3 that you have purchased, you excited about them so far?
Yeah, very excited. We purchased the Captain Treacherous Perfect Sense colt, the Captain Treacherous Better Down Under filly, and the Better's Delight Water Hottie colt. And we jumped into a little share with Wayne Potter and Glenn Holland into a trotter, 418 out of Barron Eagle. So very happy with our purchases. Very happy with the price we got them for. We'll definitely go into a lot more. So yeah, we're super pumped.
I saw you here bright and early Thursday. It might have been Friday morning, in fairness, and I was walking a couple of trotters in. I said, these will be good for you. No, we're not looking at the trotters. And 2 days later, they wore you down, mate. They've got you.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe the success of Glenn Holland just being the most luckiest man in the world, buying a foal out of a mare like Hulkaracha, which was 20 years old or something like that, and then jagging the locomotive. Yeah, Glenn's been great for our business, for both Aaron Bain's business and for Summer Bloodstock. He's a great bloke, larrikin, and Wayne Potter's also in that type of the same brush. So we're happy to go in there and we'll have a little dabble at one trotter.
So he's been associated with both syndicates beforehand, and then now he's basically got you guys into a horse with him. Is that how it's worked?
Yeah. So Glenn's in a couple of horses with us. He's in the slot races with us. He's just been great for our business, and just a top bloke. Yeah. That's all I can say about him. Yeah,
that's a great spin-off, and I think that's one of the things that, like, I find with my business, and I think a lot of other people do, that this is such a good experience, this nutrient experience. There is people that feed off each other, and new friendships get built, but also new business relationships get built as well out of it.
Yeah, for sure. Our business has grown just by networking, pretty much. Hard work makes you luckier, and networking, talking to the right people, talking to everyone, treat everyone the way you want to be treated, and then you can see what proof's in the pudding. Our business has flourished, both Aaron Bain's and some Bloodstocks. So, yeah, great industry.
You purchased quite a few. We're not going to touch on them too much, but you were saying there before, you'll send all those horses to Adelaide. They'll all be broken in, x-rayed, looked after, and then they come back to Emma and Clayton. It's a bit of a formula that you guys are starting to form, and you find that it really works. Yeah,
well, Emma and Clayton are obviously the best juvenile trainers there are. They're just unbelievable, and we've had a lot of luck with them. You right, mate? Yep. Good. We've had a lot of luck with them. A lot of our owners really love racing horses with them. They're great people. So, tried and proven formula. Bit of luck this time next year. We'll know what we've got, and away we go. Hopefully, be in the big Group 1 races.
Do you enjoy working these formulas out now? Like, I mean, you come into the game. Everyone comes in the game. They're going to be the king, if you like. It's never that easy, and sometimes you have a little bit of success and you say, it's working. You're starting to work out a formula that really works for Summit Bloodstock?
Yeah, definitely. Aaron Bain and Summit Bloodstock, we work tandemly. We probably do about 16 hours of work a day. Bain, he probably only sleeps maybe 4 hours a night. It's crazy. But we just know we put our heads down, bums up, and work harder than anyone in the room that will get the success, and we really feel like we're on an upward trajectory. And it's only just going to get bigger. Like, you and I have had the conversation before. The more naysayers there are, the harder we're going to go. We're up to well over 300 horses now. We're just going to keep going. Nothing's going to change. We're just going to keep bringing new people into the game. Got well over 1,800 owners, a lot of them brand new to industry owners. That's what we want. Like our younger days, Harold Park, when it was absolutely packed and just the atmosphere was just crazy. We need to get back to that. So we're going to do everything we conceivably can to make that happen.
Yeah, I agree. And the other thing you are doing is not localising yourself to one state. We're here in Victoria. You've been to all of the sales, but you also race horses in Western Australia. I think you race horses. I'm pretty sure you race horses in New Zealand. You're going to tell me you know, but I think you've had a couple. You've got a slot race coming up shortly. Is that you got a slot in New Zealand as well?
Yeah, so we've got a slot in the race by Grins. We've got Copy That as our horse, so great chance. We've got a slot in the Nullarbor, which is Spirit of St. Louis. He flies over tomorrow. It's on the 14th. He'll have his first start at Gloucester Park this Friday night, just to get used to the track. And we've got a slot in the Eureka as well. So we've really honed down on that because we know that's the way of the future. It works in the gallops. There's no reason why it's not going to work for us. We've got horses pretty much around the world. We've got probably over a dozen horses in America. We've got plenty of horses in New Zealand. We're breeding there. We're breeding here. We're just getting into every single facet of the game because that's the only way the game's going to get bigger if everyone does that. So, yeah, it's a great game.
Couldn't agree more, and I think that's one thing people need to think outside the square. It's one thing that I think I was always just going to look after Central Victoria, but it doesn't work because it won't grow. We have to involve everywhere, all the jurisdictions and things like that, and we need to be able to build it out there. Just quietly, Shannon Nixon just walked past there before, but your thoughts last night, and it was last night, it was late yesterday afternoon, but just the vibe around the barn and inside the auditorium after the Captain Treacherous colt sold for $270,000, an Australian record, which is sensational. And your thoughts, firstly, on the vibe and that?
Yeah, well, I guess Shannon would be absolutely pinching himself this morning. He was just in a different world when I spoke to him after it. The atmosphere in the ring was just crazy. People were clapping, just yahooing. It was just unreal. And for the game, for Australian harness racing, to see a $270,000 purchase, that's just unbelievable. And not only that, there was a lot of horses that were over $150,000, which we haven't seen previously as well. The top end of the market was just incredible. So, yeah, it's only upwards for this game.
Yeah, Ben said they sold two horses in two lots, basically 501, I think. 501, 502, 150, 160. Great. It's great for the game. The game is on the up. We've got to be positive. I love the way you do it, mate. It's always positive. Good to chat with you. Hopefully you purchase again today. You're 50-50 on that, but that's okay. You got to keep your powder dry and I suppose do what's right for the business and some at Bloodstock. So hopefully for the people down there you buy. Hopefully, maybe for the people down there you miss out. That might be a good result for them too. You might have a high budget and you guys get blown out of the water. But thanks for joining me, mate, and thanks for being a part of the whole series. We interviewed each other. You purchased a colt by Better Still Light. I'm going to come with it. It's Phil Thurston's actually prepared the horse to the max. That was the first sale. You're here on the last day, mate. So thank you very much for everything you do for Nutrien harness racing. Well done.
Thank you very much. And yeah, you've done a great job also. Nutrien, done a massive job. It's not an easy market at the moment, and I feel like we're just going to get bigger and better.
Well done, mate. Thank you.